What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Combat MP, and this is your Community Crunch number 179. Excellent Adventure Ending, Social Roundup, and new sponsored mods. If you enjoy this update, do me a favor and hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. And if you want to receive news on other updates and patches or additions to Ark, Atlas, or Conan, or many other games, then be sure to subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what games you want me to keep an eye on for you. Now back to the Community Crunch. Hello, survivors. Welcome to the latest edition of the Community Crunch. Excellent Adventures Ending. Excellent Adventures is ending tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's your last opportunity to collect special bunny eggs across the Ark from wild bunny dodos. Bunny eggs can be painted or used in the special cooking pot recipes to craft new holiday-themed item skins, the marshmallow dodo hat, and the chocolate bunny club, as well as returning skins, bunny ears, and bunny costume for the Procoptodon, knitted chick hat, and eggshell hat. Bunny Oviraptors also drop festive candy, dino candy. Collect the candy and feed it to your tame for a special festive effect. Be sure to tame up the last of the wild creatures roaming the Arks that are sporting bright colors of green, magenta, yellow, and blue. Egg Painting Contest. It's your last chance to enter our annual egg painting contest. Check out the details and submit your entries on the forms announced in the link below. So just hit on that link and get your bunny eggs in. Time's a wasting. Now I'm going to jump right to the game suggestion roundup because there's some pretty cool ideas in here, and I love the idea that Ark is now listening to what we want. They're taking suggestions and they're actually mulling it around and seeing if they're worth it. It says last week we introduced our new feedback section here on the forums. Here is a roundup of the current top suggestions as well as some of our commentary on the topics for this week. We'll comment on ideas that are trending or being upvoted, but we are looking at everything internally. Daunted Venus create a topic in game suggestions. There should be a way to separate the balances made to dinosaurs and game mechanics between PvE and PvP. Multiple balances have made PvE nothing but hard. Managarm being a recent example. In PvE they're useless now, thanks to the many balances made to make PvP better. Flyer nerfs was a huge change in PvE, making flyers and transportation harder by forcing us to land since PvP was taking to the skies too often and the game tried to ground the flight. And the devs countered with this. We understand that PvE and PvP players experience the game in much different ways. When designing features, we look for ways to engage both audiences equally, but there are times when changes may have unintended consequences for either mode. We currently offer many ways to customize Ark because we believe people should be able to experience Ark in their own way, but playing on our official network means that broader changes are made across the board. Being able to facilitate balance changes on an individual dino level is not a small undertaking. Going forward, we will keep both PvP and PvE in mind as we work on future content and are identifying ways to provide unique and balanced experience for both. And I think that's fair. I mean, I'm mostly a PvE. I have played PvP, but I'm mostly a PvE player. And I understand what this person is saying, but I also realize that they do have to take care of both clientele, the PvE and the PvP player. Loaded Crisis had this great idea. Hi, Loaded Crisis here. Who remembers the days of early access when we would get a new dinosaur on the PC and console every single month? Well, I have thought of a really awesome idea that would definitely be one step to growing Ark even more and bringing fresh content constantly to the game. So I believe there are already a lot of dinosaurs in Ark, which is great. but I think there are a lot of dinos that are not used that much anymore or are just a bit boring, especially if you're someone like me who has played the game for over 3 years. It would be fantastic to see some new dinos, but if that's not possible, just to keep adding new dinos on top of the old ones, maybe due to memory issues or something, then why not vault some of the less popular ones and bring them in fresh new dinosaurs to take their place, similar to how Fortnite vaults old guns and brings in new ones. I feel like the game needs something new every month or so, and something that gets us survivors excited, because change can always be great. On top of this, us survivors can always look forward to other bigger projects you guys work on, such as new maps, DLCs, or new fun game modes, but enjoy the smaller changes in the meantime. I think that's a fantastic idea. There's a lot of dinos that you don't play anymore. The Parasaur comes to mind. The Parasaur is now basically just walking meat. That's really all they are, and there's other dinosaurs like that also. So why not pull them out and either redo them or bring in brand new dinos and maybe take the Parasaur out and bring something else in, and just rotate so that things change over time. And the devs comment, what a cool idea. There's so much more to explore in the ARK universe. We are excited about the new content coming for ARK and look forward to sharing more information as the dust settles. And no one, by the way, had this suggestion. After almost 2 years of constant breeding, every large group has incredibly mutated dinos that are nowhere close to what the game was originally balanced around. This means that dinos like rhinos or therizinosaurs deal much more damage and are much harder to kill than they were 1.5 years ago when the game was released. Politically, the game is currently very stale. With alliances constant, no big conflicts, and many people leaving the main cluster for other clusters or other games for a fresher, more exciting experience, a wipe would easily reset breeding back to its original state and bring these dinos back down to what they were originally, and bring back many players who have left over the last year. Edit, I'm talking mostly about the official PvP network, not Legacy or main cluster. And what did the devs say to that? We try to avoid wipes at all costs. We realize our fans have poured many hours into their survivors and would hate for that progress to be thrown away. At the same time, we do understand the rush that players get from starting out fresh and building up. We have experimented with new game modes and different types of servers in the past and will continue to try new ideas. A widespread wipe is not something that's currently planned or being considered. If you're interested in playing on a format that wipes regularly, try out our Arkpocalypse servers. They wipe once a month. Excellent. And that's one thing I like about ARK. There's really is something out there for everybody. You don't have to go strictly PvP. You don't have to go strictly PvE. There's everything. There's all kinds of different taming rates and harvesting rates. You seriously can find something for everybody. And now for the mod community updates. We are happy to announce new additions to our sponsored mod program roster on May 1st. ARK Eternal. First up, we have a mod that many have enjoyed for quite some time. ARK Eternal is a popular overhaul mod that adds new variations of creatures and ruffles the gameplay landscape of ARK. There is a lot to do in this mod, and it's greatly extends the progression of the game. And I can tell you one right now, ARK Eternal is a fantastic mod. And if you want to see some of it, by all means, come check it out. I'm playing it on my channel right now. Also, ARK Settlements. ARK Settlements is an interesting mod that aims to add city management elements to ARK. It's still in early development, but shows a lot of promise. Build settlements, gather resources, and make the ARK feel a little more alive. We believe this mod will make a great addition for single player and low pop servers especially. And last but not least, Dino Patrol. Dynamo Patrol is a mod we've seen before. This utility mod lets you set up patrol routes and procedures for your creatures. At least one of us may have used this mod to set up a Dimorphodon Tornado. Yes, it was awesome. That's a great mod, by the way. I used it once a long time ago, and it's good. Like if you want to keep like Brontos and stuff out of your property, this works great because you can set it for players, wild animals, just wild animals. It has a lot of settings to it. It's a fantastic mod. And last but not least, everybody, the Evolution event. Survivors on all platforms will be receiving a special Evolution event perk this weekend. It will be active from Friday the 3rd of May at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until Monday the 6th of May at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All official servers across each platform will be undergoing this evolutionary change, which includes 2x harvesting, 2x taming rates, and 2x XP rates. That's it for this post. If you enjoyed what you saw, do me a favor, like I said, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you want to get more updates, then by all means subscribe. Remember, enjoy that game no matter what it is, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.